Hello everyone, it's July 4th and we're out here just happily picking away, and I thought, you know, you've watched me start all these things, you really need to be part of seeing the incredible abundance coming out of the garden. These are, if you remember them, these were the little Thai hot peppers. I'm sure you can see that the crop is just going to be incredible, just amazing. That, I believe, is the stevia. Here's the different flavors of basil. Here's another variety of these little Thai hot peppers. These are the real little tiny little red fireballs that stick straight up. Peppermint mints hanging in there. The excessive heat has done a nosedive on the potatoes. I tell you, when my potatoes hit 90 degrees, they just roll over. They just said, I'm sorry, we're out of here. And they're deader than a doornail. But the amazing part is, remember, this was 9 tomatoes, and we have just been picking and picking and picking tomatoes. I thought that's silly. I need to show you what all we're getting. Here's giant, fill your hand up. We've got a bunch of those inside. There's some down there on the ground. They're everywhere you look. It's just a wealth of tomatoes. This is the first year that I've tried this cattle panel stuff here. And if you remember, I did them about 1.5 feet, 2 feet apart. There's the other panel over there. And I put 9 tomato plants in the middle here. And the production is just, I don't know what, we don't know what to do with all the tomatoes. Look down here at the tomatoes coming. And then, because I was afraid it wouldn't be enough, this is an heirloom of some sort, little grape tomato, outstanding tomato. Has very little juice in it and is not real acidic, but the taste is just incredible. There's what it looks like. There's what one looks like. And if you listen closely, you hear the sound of how it crunches. Oh, that is just outstanding. And I was a little afraid we may not have enough tomatoes, which right now looks kind of comical. So there's 6 Roma tomatoes in here that were put in real late. And who knows what we're going to do with all of them. We'll be canning and chopping and freezing and whatever. Here's some more little peppers I stuck down here on the end. Little planting of beans. Another little planting of beans. I think this is a bush cucumber. Hasn't actually made anything yet. And then here's coming up the other side. We haven't picked as many of these little tomatoes in here because there's just so many. I mean, look at this cluster right here. Clusters are 15, 20 tomatoes. And they're those heirloom grapes. I don't know where the regular grape tomatoes come from. The heirlooms are so incredibly delicious. There's not a lot showing ripe in here. You can see all the green things. That's because I just went through and picked. And I was going to show you my big container, but it seems to have walked off on me. So here's another one of these whoppers. We're going to have hamburgers tonight, and I'm going to take one of these gigunda ones inside that's all nice and ripe and slice it in half, and I'm going to pretend it's a bun and put my burger in the middle of it and just have me a tomato bun hamburger. It's going to be outstanding. Now we're going to come over here and see how my 2 little 3-foot sections of cucumbers are doing. Here's one we've left. Here's one we've left. And you can see they're hanging in there very, very nicely. Here's the peppers. And as I've said, when it gets really hot, bell peppers don't do much for me. They're kind of a late spring pepper and then in the fall when it cools down. So I always plant a lot of banana peppers, and just look at the crop of banana peppers, and we pick these real regularly, so they're constantly coming. These are my poor eggplant that you saw in some of the earlier videos that were just eaten up with the bugs. Then I brought them out here and they were still eaten up with the bugs, but somehow or other they're making eggplants. So this is a mellow star pepper. See it? It's got a good crop coming. Picked a couple of bellboys that were like the monster things you see in the grocery store. Here's a small biscayne. I don't know why it's on the ground. I guess it just got dropped. It's already been through here picking. Here's some of my hot peppers over here. You can see those things are just coming in. Just peppers everywhere you look. So I want to come over here. I keep from sliding off of this stuff, hurting myself. Here you can see how the bananas are doing again. Everywhere. Despite the never-ending stream of 90+ degree days, we've still got some chard hanging in. It mostly gets fed to the dogs. Here's a batch of pole beans that will be starting to produce pretty soon. Now I'm going to stop and come up here to where all the vegetables we picked are. Here's all the tomatoes I was telling you about we were picking. I love this size tomato. And then we have the little Romas coming in. And then, hard to believe after some of the pictures I put up, but we're picking more zucchini. A lot more zucchini. A whole lot more zucchini. Then of course you always find the cucumbers that you forgot about, that you missed. But there's some nice regular kind of cucumbers. Here's those banana peppers. And these little things, I think we had a restaurant the other night that they roasted these things out on a grill. And you just like ate them whole. Oh, they were so good. So we're probably going to give those a try, doing that with them. So here's all these are doing. So there's the garden there on July 4th. Thank you very much for watching.